in the bathroom. I'm really nervous.
Thank you.
Now make yours out.
Yeah, for those of you who have not had the pleasure of meeting me, I'm Colin.
That's my joke.
I recognize most of you because Josh and I are pretty much the same friends, but and up until about 2.5 hours ago, I was Josh's best friend, and it's okay. I've already made new best friends. Their names are Janie, Ellen, and Judy, and I met them yesterday. Where are you guys at? Hey guys! We just get each other. It's great. But I want to start this speech by just addressing some of the negative buzz that's surrounded it for the last couple of weeks. I've heard from several sources, none of them being Audra, that Audra is highly concerned about me saying something inappropriate and ruining her with a terrible best man speech. So, look, Audra, you had your moment. When Josh and I met, it was love at first sight. We've been inseparable for the last 12 years. We spend too much time together, that's undeniable, and as a result, we've become exactly like each other. We're extremely similar in so many different ways, and that has made it extremely difficult to write a best man speech for him, because how are you going to make fun of somebody who's exactly the same as you? There are no bad qualities that Josh has. He could just stand up at my wedding and give the exact same speech, so it was difficult. And the few qualities that he does have that I can make fun of him for, I'm at least responsible for, or partially responsible for. Everything ends up coming back to me, so I'm really not left with a whole lot of good material to work with. So I have a few things that I'm just going to poke at. It's my responsibility to make you look like an idiot. So, well, I would make fun of your despicable, disgusting living habits, but honestly, mine are worse. And I didn't realize, like, when I wrote this, that my mom was going to be It's not the way you raised me. It's just the way I turned out. Josh came to live with Taylor and I in Pittsburgh last year for a couple months in the summer, and he slept underneath a foosball table on a mattress that was stolen from a nursing home because it wasn't comfortable enough. And I can't make fun of you for that because I'm the one who stole the mattress. It's another story for another time. I don't usually steal things from nursing homes, but just that one time. You've probably all seen also like best men like come up and make fun of like the crazy things that their grooms used to do in college, and honestly, I can't really do that because I was in the same fraternity as Josh. Like, I was right there with you, like cheering you on the entire time, all the stupid things you used to do. And well, to be completely honest, it was usually the other way around. Nobody's can back me up on this. Cheering me on, so I'm not gonna make fun of you for that, but I think it's well documented and well understood by people who know both of us that Josh and I, left to our own devices, are good decision makers and good people, but when paired up, we have the IQ of like a tree. We don't make great decisions all the time, but I think the worst decision we probably ever made together was deciding to get an apartment together. More specifically, getting an apartment together that did not have a dishwasher. And we moved in together at the beginning of this year, and Josh was very gung-ho. He was very clean about, very motivated to do dishes and make sure that the apartment was clean and presentable, and I wasn't. Thankfully, as the year progressed, I didn't turn into him, he turned into me, and as months went on, the limits of what could be used as an acceptable dish were just pushed and pushed and pushed. It was a completely normal occurrence for me to walk home from class and see Josh is sitting on the couch in his underwear, eating cereal out of a gigantic mixing bowl, using a serving fork. What's up, dude? Honestly, though, there's nothing I can really make fun of you for because we're so similar. So I'll just be serious. Josh is the easiest person to please I've ever met in my entire life, and that's why people like him so much, and that's why I like him so much. Like, you're the lowest maintenance person on this entire planet. Audra, you don't have your work cut out for you. You're going to have a good time. Because no matter what you do, Josh will be there having a great time and just enjoying everything. You make everyone around you happier. You have a lot of admirable qualities. You're extremely hardworking. You're extremely tough. You're able to push through physical exhaustion and do whatever you want. And I admire that about you because I don't really have that quality. And most of all, you're an incredibly loyal friend. I don't think I ever told you how much it meant to me that you came and spent every single day with me in the hospital when I was sick last year. And he's there for the people who need him, and that's just one of the things that I love about Josh. I'm not going to sit here and waste your time by talking about how much I like Josh, because you know that I like him. He knows that I like him. You have places to go, people to see. I'm not going to talk all day. I just want to say God was extremely kind to give me a friend like you, Josh. I don't deserve you. And, well, God was kind to you to give you a friend like me, too. Somewhere in there, Audra fits in. I'll get to you. Josh and I are excited to welcome you into our life. It's no secret that Josh is a catch, and throughout high school I kind of had to act as Josh's protector because the more friends he had that weren't me, the less I could see him. So there was always girls lining up to be with Josh, hang out with Josh, and I'm going to be honest with you, Audra, you're the first girlfriend he's ever had that I absolutely hate. And I tried to. I want to be your enemy, but I can't. But honestly, just like Josh, you have so many amazing qualities, and I don't know you as well as Josh, but I think I got to know you more by watching Josh grow since he's been with you than I did by actually talking to you and spending time with you. And that's how I learned your character, and that's how I learned what an amazing woman you are, is because what you did to Josh behind the scenes when you weren't around. To be honest, God was very kind to give you to Josh, and that's well, neither of us deserve you in our lives, to be honest. I guess I wasn't cutting it, so you get